Hello everybody and welcome to today's Dynamic Reformer on the Mat class. Today, as per the usual, we're going to be using pretty much every prop that you have. Sliders if you've got them, a set of light weights if you have them, and then a resistance band. I'm going to be using my light resistance band because I frankly don't want to use anything heavier than that. I've got the playlist linked right underneath this class. Fair warning, right up top. It's explicit, so if that's not your vibe, get your own playlist ready. We're just gonna put that playlist on shuffle. It's very long, so you can skip whatever songs you want to. I promise I won't sing along, although I want to. I'm gonna fight the urge not to sing along. When you're ready, we're gonna grab onto our resistance band, reach the legs so they go all the way out in front of you, and we'll start with our 4 roll-ups, putting the band so it comes right around the tops of our feet, right about where shoelaces would be if you were wearing shoes. Reach your arms out in front of you. Inhale as you sit up tall. Exhale as you tuck and roll, coming all the way down to your mat. Kind of similar thing to what we did yesterday if you took the magic circle class, except instead of having the magic circle between the feet, we have something to press out onto instead of squeeze into. Inhale, round forward through the upper back. Sit up tall. Exhale, tuck and roll. Good. Keeping the feet flexed, continue to press out on the band, shoulders down, head down, arms back. Inhale. Exhale, lift the arms, tuck chin to chest, roll yourself all the way up, and then like I'm pulling on your fingertips, round things forward for one more. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, tuck and roll. Head down, shoulders down, arms back. Lift the arms, tuck chin to chest. You're going to roll all the way up and then round forward through the upper back. Okay, with that last roll up, you're coming all the way back up to seated, and then lower yourself so you come all the way down to your mat. You're going to lift the legs so they come right up here to tabletop, bringing hands behind the head. Knees above the hips, feet flexed. We're still pressing out onto that band. You'll give me a big exhale as you lift up through head, neck, and shoulders, looking forward towards the tops of your legs. Inhale as you lower all the way back down. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Boy, is it hard not to sing along. Good. If this is a little bit too much, you're taking your feet down to the ground. If you start to feel any tension building through your neck or through your upper back, you can reach the arms above the shoulders, press the hands down outside of the hips. We're here for 15 more seconds. Then you're going to hold up at the top of your crunch, and I'll walk you through the rest from there. We'll go ahead and hold at the top in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big exhale, lift and hold. I want you to push your right leg out, pull the left knee in, come through center, and then do the same thing on the other side. Push the left foot out, pull the right knee in, and then come back through center. Keeping your upper body lifted right about at the tips of the shoulder blades, we pull in and push, and then bring it home. Pull in and push, and then take it home. If you'd like to drop your head down at any point, go ahead and drop your head down. You're more than welcome to do that. Let's hang here for 15 more seconds. And then we bring the legs back to tabletop. We'll go back into that full range of motion ab curl or crunch in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs come back to tabletop, knees above the hips. Inhale as you lower down. Big exhale as you lift back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Now again, if you'd like to reach the arms up and bring them outside of your hips instead, you can absolutely do that. If you're really feeling it, maybe you grab onto your weights and you move through this with your weights. I felt like having a band was enough, but if you want to add on weights, that is your business and that is your decision. Good. All right, let's hang here for 15 more seconds. And then we're going to add on that same movement with the feet every time that you lift up. We'll add that on in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, you're going to press up through head, neck, and shoulders. Shoot one leg out, pull the opposite knee in. Inhale as legs come back to tabletop. You drop head, neck, and shoulders down. Same thing, other side. Exhale, we press up, shoot the opposite leg out, pull the other knee in. Come down through center. Good. If this becomes too much at any point, ditch the band. Ditch the band or just bring your head down and move through the same thing from right here. We don't get a whole lot of breaks in this class, and I'm gonna say sorry up top, but I know you guys like it, so I'm not gonna apologize. Let's stay here for 15 more seconds. That's me justifying the hard stuff that we're gonna be doing. Good. Okay, 15 seconds is almost up. We're gonna hold up at the top of our crunch in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold up at the top. Keep the upper body lifted. We just switch the feet. Switch and switch. Switch and switch. Keep the head lifted. You're lifted right about at the tips of your shoulder blades. We're only here for 10 more. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring everything in. Hug the knees to your chest. You can rock a little side to side. Take a deep breath. And then from here, grab a hold of the band, take it into your hands. You're going to rock and roll yourself up to seated, and then we'll pop up into a side kneeling position. We'll start with the left knee down. Right leg is going to reach out by your side. Your leg can be a little bit forward of your opposite leg. We're going to drop that hip down, and then take the band so it comes right about here, right at the center of your forearms. Reach the band so it goes out in front of you, okay? When you're ready, it's an inhale. You're going to lift the arms up overhead, biceps by the ears, whoop. And then we're going to inhale as we tip over towards the left. Exhale as you squeeze through the right side oblique, come back up through center. Inhale as you tip over. Exhale as you bring it back in. If that's not comfortable on your shoulders, you can hold your arms right here and take the same movement. Just get a little bit of engagement through the shoulders, a little bit through the biceps, a little through the chest. And if the band is too much altogether, just ditch it. You can take hands behind the head, go here, and then bring it up. Good. Okay, keep moving like that. You don't need me to keep going. You got it under control. I know you. I know you guys. You like the challenge. Yeah, it's not gonna work on my shoulders, so I'm gonna hold things right here. We're here for 15 more seconds, and then I want you to tip over and hold right there, okay? Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tip over, hold this long diagonal line. You're bringing your arms so they come down in front of your chest. Big exhale as you bend the elbows, pull the elbows towards your sides. Inhale as you reach the arms back out. Good, exhale, pull in. Inhale, reach out. Good, 15 more seconds. And then we're gonna go right back into full range of motion. Bring it in and reach it out. Good, bring it in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach the arms out or up overhead. You pull back up through center. Okay, I'm gonna go right here. We go up and over and then take it in. Good, up and over and then bring it in. Good, can you keep pressing out on that band for 15 more seconds? Okay. All right, just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to rotate towards the left, taking the hands down, pressing out on the band. Left foot goes back to meet the right, and look at that, we found a plank. Okay, from here, you're just holding in that plank, tucking the tailbone under, squeezing through the inner thighs, pressing up and away from your mat. If you'd like to drop to the knees, drop to the knees. We're here for 15. Keep breathing. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down to the knees. You can press back for a quick child's pose, keeping the band around the forearms. And then when you're ready, we're going to rebuild the spine. We'll come back up to kneel, and we'll take that same series on the other side, reaching the left leg out. Whew. Right knee goes down. Arms are going out in front of you, or if you'd like to, you take them up overhead. If you can keep your shoulders away from your ears like this works great. I can't, but if you can, do it, okay? Inhale, we're gonna tip up and over towards the right. Exhale, we squeeze through the left side oblique. We come back through center. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, back through center. Good. Good. If the band's too much, just toss it. You don't need it. Remember, you can take the same thing right here. We still get a lot of work through the shoulders and the upper body here. But honestly, I want you to focus a little bit more on the obliques, elongating the space between hip and rib cage on this right side, and then shortening up that space as you rebuild your spine and stand up nice and tall, or kneel nice and tall. We're here for 15 more seconds, and then you're going to tip over, find that nice long diagonal line, and we'll move through the arms in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tip over, hold it right here, long diagonal line. We're pressing the hips forward, finding space through the left side of the body. You'll take your arms, exhale as you bend the elbows, pull in towards the rib cage. Inhale as you reach back out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, reach out for 15 more seconds. Bring it in. Reach it out. Okay, we go back to full range of motion. Keep breathing. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms go back out or up overhead. You come back through center. Inhale, you tip. Exhale, come back up. Good. Tip. Good, we're here for 15 more seconds, and then we're turning towards the right. We're stepping the right foot back in line with the left. We'll find our high plank in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms come down, keep that band around the forearms. We're going to spin towards the right, pressing out through the band. Right foot comes back to meet the left. You're pressing up and away through that space between the shoulder blades, maybe dropping down to your knees. If you'd like to, just hold here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, from here, we're going to lift the hips up. Okay, and then very carefully start to walk the feet in towards your hands, because we can't walk hands in towards the feet. Okay, slide the band off of your forearms and then roll yourself so you come all the way up to stand. Take a second and breathe. Okay, and then once you get up to stand, we're going to step into our band. All right, you're gonna bring the band so it comes just about an inch above your knees, and we'll do our arm section from here. Grab onto your light weights, whatever light weights you have. I have 3 pounds or 1 pound. I'm gonna go for 3 to start and just see how it goes. We'll take both of our weights over into one hand. Let's start on the left side. I'm gonna turn this way. Feet about hips distance apart. You've got either 1 weight in your hand or 2 weights in one hand, okay? We're gonna take a tricep press with a squat, starting with the hand up by your shoulder. Again, I'm starting on the left. You're going to inhale as you send your hips down and back, extend the left elbow to straight, and then press into your heel, you come back up. We go down and back, and then bring it up, okay? This class is gonna be a lot of standing just because. Just because, there's really no other reason than that. Trying to give you guys a lot of variety with these classes because we're going to be doing a lot more. Good. Now the pace is up to you as always. All I ask is that you're moving in a way that you can control. You feel like you've got a good handle on your form. Okay. We're here for 15 more seconds, and then you're coming down into your squat. You're reaching your left arm back. You're going to hold it there. Keep moving. Okay, we go down in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go down and back into the legs, reaching your arm back. From here, it's little pulses up and down through the left arm, up and down, up and down. Good. Can you draw the belly button up and in? Can you press heavier into the heels? It's 15 more seconds here. And then we go back into full range of motion, bending at the elbow, standing up out of the legs in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press into the heels, come up to stand, and then inhale, you go right back down. Good. Okay, maybe you want to pick up the pace a little bit. If that's how you're feeling, go for it. Make sure your gaze is forward, but still a little bit down. Good, deep breaths. We're here for 15 more seconds, then we come down, you reach your left arm back. We'll hold it right there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We take it back, reach your arm back. Now you're holding your arm still. You're going to press into your heels, little pulses through the hips. We lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. Press out on the band and lower for 15 more. Lift and lower. Good for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press into your heels, come all the way up to stand. Take a second and breathe, okay? Right foot's gonna step forward just a little bit. Left foot's gonna step back just a little bit. Think like almost a split squat or a B stance squat. So we have the left toes tucked under. You're going to hinge at your hips. You're bending into both knees, okay? And then from here, holding the legs still, you exhale as you drive the elbow back. Inhale as you reach forward. Exhale, we row. Inhale, we take it forward. Good. Okay. If you want to do more, we're going to do it. As you reach your arm to straight, you're going to press up through the legs, and you can come all the way up to stand, and then bend into the knees, hinge at the hips as you pull back. Whew. Good. It's 15 seconds right here, and then we're gonna come down, bending into the knees, reaching the elbow back, and you'll hold. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We bend at the knees, you're going to bend at the elbow, hold it right there. Hold and breathe. Hold and breathe. Hold and breathe. Okay, keep your arms still, you're pressing into that front heel, little lift, little lower, little lift, and lower for 15 more seconds, and then we get to stand all the way up. Good. Do you feel the back of the arm starting to build a little bit of heat? We're here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We stand all the way up. You're reaching your arm in front of you, taking a second to breathe, okay? From here, we're keeping a little bit of a bend into our front knee. You're keeping your feet staggered with the left toes tucked under, and then just tuck your tailbone. So you're standing up nice and tall, shoulders on top of the wrists. Shoulders on top of the hips. Taking the left arm, you can keep both weights in your hands. You're going to exhale as you lift up. Inhale as you lower down. We won't do a lot. And lower, lift, and lower. Good. Deep breaths, reaching the crown of the head up towards the ceiling, anchoring down into that right heel. 15 seconds here. And then you'll lift up through your left arm and hold. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold your arm up, hold and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Your arm is going to lower all the way down. You're going to bend at the knees, taking your weights off to the side. And then from there, you can bring your feet together. We're going to tuck the chin to the chest, roll down through your spine. Hands come down, and then you step your feet back so that you find a plank. Now we'll hang out here for really about 30 seconds. You'll step your left foot out, pressing out onto the band, and then coming in. Right foot goes out and in. We go out and in, out and in for 15 more. Out and in, out and in, out, in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We can press the hips up and back and then walk the feet in a little bit closer towards your hands. Roll yourself so that you come all the way up to stand. Shoulders on top of hips, crown of the head lifts up. Take a second and breathe. And then when you're ready, it's the same thing on the other side. I'm gonna stay facing this way because that's where the timer is. You're grabbing onto either one weight or both of your weights and crossing your weights. Taking your weights into your right hand, feet stay about hips distance apart. You have some tension on that band. You can start with your right elbow bent, weights up by the shoulder. Inhale as you send the hips down and back. Whew. Reaching that right arm back, and then stand things back up. Good. Okay, now it's up to you what you want to do with your left hand. I tend to move mine around a lot. Hand at the lower back is great, especially if you know you tend to arch into your back, or if you tend to feel squats in your lower back. Bring your hand right here, see what's going on. See, what did I say? Really hard for me not to sing along. 15 seconds right here. And then you'll come down into your squat. You're going to reach the right arm back. We take little pulses. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We take it down and back, reaching the right arm back, opening up at the chest, tucking that tailbone under, little lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. Your gaze is down, but a little bit forward. Nice long line from the tailbone up the crown of the head. 15 here. Good. We're standing right back up, going back to full range of motion in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press into the heels, come back up, bending the right elbow, and then inhale, you send it down and back. Okay, keep moving like that. I need to ditch one of my weights because it's just not working anymore on this side. I just need to get through. Good. 15 seconds here, and then we take it low into our squat again, reaching back through the right arm. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. We take it low. You reach your arm back, hold it right there. Okay, dropping the shoulders away from the ears, tucking the tailbone under, coming out of that arched back, pressing into the heels. It's a little lift of the hips and a little lower, pressing out on the band, a little lift and lower for 15 more seconds, and then we bring things all the way up. Good. We just have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand all the way up. Take a second and breathe. Okay, and then take your left foot, step it in front. Right foot goes just slightly behind. You're up on the toes, and we're going to hinge at the hips, bending into both knees. Okay, from here you have your right arm reaching down. You exhale as you bend at the elbow and row back, pulling your weights towards your waistline. Exhale as you row, inhale, release. I'll flip towards you guys on this one just so you can see a front view. I don't know why on this side I can't grab onto both of my weights. Good. Gaze is forward, but a little bit down. You have a lot of your weight supported in that front heel. Good. We're here 15 more seconds. Oh, actually, I forgot. We need to add on. Okay. Next time that you reach your arm down, you're going to come all the way up to stand. Okay, bend into your elbow as you bend into your knees and hinge. Good, I'll show you what that looks like from this side. Good, 15 seconds. And then you're coming down into your front leg. We're going to extend the elbow back. We take those tiny pulses. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We bend into the knees. You're going to reach your arm back, extend through that tricep. Press into your heel, little lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. We feel a lot of heat building through our left leg. A lot in the tricep too. We're here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can stand all the way up. Take a second and breathe. I'm gonna go for it and try with this hand, okay? Shoulders stacked on top of the hips. We still are high on those back toes, tucking the tailbone under so you're engaged into your lower abs, into your abdominal wall. Oh my gosh. When you're ready, it's a big exhale as we lift up through that right arm. Inhale as you lower back down. We're here just 30 seconds. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Good, we're already at the halfway point. Keep moving with me. We're doing good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everything comes in. You take your weights. You're going to put them off to the side. And then again, take your right foot forward to meet your left. We're going to tuck chin to chest. Roll things down. Hands will come down. You'll find your plank. Step the feet back, keeping the band around the knees. Press up and away. And then again, it's 30 seconds. You step out with one foot. Bring it in, out, and in. Pressing out onto the band, trying to keep the hips in line with the shoulders, no higher. I don't want to see you stepping out like this with your butt pressing up towards the ceiling. Okay, we're already at the halfway point, so keep going with me just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can press the hips up and back really carefully. Pitter-patter those feet in towards your hands. Press into your heels and then slowly start to roll yourself so that you come all the way up to stand. Good, taking a deep breath. Good, okay, once you come all the way back up to stand, we're going to keep the band where it's at and we'll grab onto one of our sliders, wherever that slider is for you. Once you have your slider, let's start working through let's start on the left leg. Left foot goes down, the slider comes underneath the right foot. You're up on the toes, and then again, we kind of do that B stance squat, the position that we were just in. The slider's not going to move. You'll inhale as you lower down. Exhale, press into the heels, come back up. We lower and lift, lower and lift. Trying to keep the momentum of things going. Lower and lift, lower and lift. The hips are gonna be a little bit off kilter because this right hip is kind of hiked up. It's okay. And maybe you don't come all the way up to stand. That's fine too. Good, okay, we're gonna come down into our squat in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down, hold it right here. We're pressing out onto the band actively. Hands can come to your hips. You're going to take your foot, slide out, and then pull in. Slide out, and then bring it in. Out, and in. As you press out, try to keep your left leg still. The left hip wants to move with you, especially because we have the resistance band around the legs. Naturally, the legs want to pull towards each other. You have to resist the resistance band. Good. "15 seconds right here, and then you're reaching your right leg out. You're gonna hold it right there. Good. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach your leg out, hold it right there. Press into your left heel. It's little tiny pulses, little lift and lower. That slider does not move. Lift and lower, lift and lower for 15. Good. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend back into your left knee. Pull that right side in. Slide it back out. Go in and out. In and out. Good. You got it. You're doing good. Can you get a little bit lower into the left leg? If not, maybe you lift up a little bit higher. You don't have to be down super low. We're here 15 more seconds. And then again, you're reaching the right leg out. You're gonna hold it right there. Okay, we slide that right side out. You hold in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right side goes out, press down into your heel, sink a little bit lower into the left leg. You're holding here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press into your left heel, little pulse. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. Good. For 15 more seconds, and then we're gonna stand everything up. Okay, we'll take this same series now, reaching the right leg behind us in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand all the way up, pull your right leg in towards your left, and then you're going to come back up onto your right toes. We'll go back into this split squat, or B-stance squat, that's what we'll call it. We go down and back, and then take it up. Down and back, and up. Good. Okay, just keep moving like that. Down and up, down and up. We'll come down into the left leg in 3, 2, and 1. You go down into that left side, hold it right there. Take your right leg, slide back, push against the band, and then pull it back in. Slide back and in. Back and in. Good. Keep moving like that. Back and in. Back and in. Good. Perfect. And we just keep moving like this. All right, we're here for 15 more seconds, and then your right leg goes back. You stay low in the left side. We take tiny pulses. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back with that right leg. Hold it there. Press into your left heel. Little lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. 15 more seconds. And you're gonna go right back in, pulling the right leg in, pushing it out. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold low in the left leg, pull the right leg in, and then slide it back out. Bring it in. Okay, if you need to stand up a little bit, stand up and out. We go in and out. Okay, here we go. It's muscular endurance. You're doing good. We're here 15 more seconds. And then the right leg pushes back. You're holding there. You've got it under control. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right leg pushes back. You're holding in that left side. Can you get a little bit lower? Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tiny pulses. Press into the heel. Little lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. Lift and lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press into your heel. Come all the way up to stand. Take a second and breathe. Okay, not too long though, because we're going right over to the other side. Right foot goes down, left toes come to the slider, your heel is lifted. See how this left hip hikes up a lot? That's fine. Just try and drop it down a little bit so we're more bent into the left knee. When you're ready, it's an inhale. We go down and back to squat. Exhale, press into that right heel, come up to stand. We lower and lift, lower and lift. Good. Lower and lift, lower and lift. Actively pressing out onto the band both as we lower and as we lift. I think when we stand up, the band wants to pull the legs together. Try and maintain a little bit of space right there. We'll come down into our right leg, start to slide out through the left in 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1, take it down, hold it right there. Left leg goes out and in, out and in. Okay, left leg's already pretty toasty, so this might not feel like the best thing in the world. Might not be your favorite thing in the world. All right, but we're doing it and we're gonna get through it. There's a reason I started you on your left, because this side is probably a little bit stronger. Maybe, just a little bit. It's so hard not to sing these songs. But I know not all of us listen to the playlist, so I want to be, respectful to everybody. We're here 15 more seconds, and then you slide that left leg out. You'll hold it there. We pulse through the right side in 4, 3, 2, and 1. You slide that left side out, press into your right heel, a little lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. Good, for 15. Can you press more into that right heel? For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back down into your right leg. We take the left leg, skate in, skate out, in and out. If you need to lift up just a little bit, perfectly fine. Just make sure that you're not arching into your back and compensating here in your low back to get this movement in. Right? We're closing the space between the ribs and the hips, creating a diagonal line through the spine. Good. 15 seconds here. We slide the right side, the left side out. And you'll hold it there in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left side slides out. You hold it right there. Get a little bit lower into the right leg. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press down into your heel. Little pulses up and down, up and down. Little tiny. Up and down, up and down. Good. It's 15 seconds here, and then we stand all the way up. We'll go back into that B stance squat. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press into your heel. You're coming all the way up. Take a second and breathe. Okay, sliders all the way in. You're up on the left toes. Heel is lifted, pressing up and out on that band. To reset, we inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Good. Okay. We're here for 15 more seconds, and then you come down into this squat. We'll start to skate back through our left leg. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We come down into that squat, taking the left leg. You go back and then pull it back in. Go back and in. Trying to keep our spine in the same exact spot, keeping the tailbone just slightly tucked under and maintaining that same amount of space between hips and rib cage. Keep moving back and in, back and in, back and in, back and in. Good, for 15 more seconds, and then you get to push. And then we get to push the leg back. We'll take our pulses through the right leg in 4, 3, 2, and 1. We push the left leg back, hold it right there. Press down into your front heel, a little lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. It's 15 seconds here, and then we go right back in, moving through the left leg in and out. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We keep it low in that right side. You pull the left leg in and slide it back out. Bring it in and then push out. In and out. Good. In and out. 15 seconds here, and then we push the left leg back. You're just holding down in the right side. Okay, keep going. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We push the left leg back. You hold it right there. Get a little lower into your right leg. Hold and breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press into that right heel. Little lift and lower, lift and lower. Good. Lift and lower. Little tiny lift and lower. Good. Can you spread the backs of the shoulders nice and wide? Less than 15 seconds. We're right there. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press into your heel. You're coming all the way up to stand, taking a second to breathe. Okay, the slider's gonna stay underneath your left foot. We're just moving the band down so that it comes just above the ankles. Okay, and then from there, keeping the slider where it's at, you're going to come back down into like a halfway squat. Most of your weight is supported right here on your right leg. And what we're gonna do, it's gonna be a really tiny movement. You're gonna push out with the left leg, bring it in, and then push it back and in. You'll go out and in, and then push back and in. And if you're too close to something, that's fine. Just move out and in, back and in. Okay, so pushing the resistance in a different way, we'll probably feel this in different spots. It'll probably feel a little bit heavier as well. Can you get a little bit lower into your right leg? Good, we're here for 15 more seconds. And then you'll slide out with the left leg. You'll hold it there in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wherever you're at, you're taking the left leg, sliding out, holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg pulls in. You're going to push it back. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up to stand, and then right away we switch the slider over so it comes underneath the right foot. It's the same thing right here. You go down and back about halfway in the left leg, push out with the right side, and then bring it in. Push back and in. Push out and in. Push back and in. Good. Okay, notice how the resistance band wants to pull you back. We have to stay so stable in our front leg, driving down into the heel. Your heel is what is keeping you in one spot. Good. Don't give in to the resistance of the band. We're here for 15 seconds, and then you take the right leg, you slide it out by your side, hold it there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right leg goes out, hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right leg pulls in. You're going to push it back right away. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We stand all the way up. Take a second. You're going to kick that slider off to the side and then make your way towards whatever you want to be the back of your mat. Big inhale as you bend the knees, circle the arms up and around, and then exhale as you dive down towards the mat like you're diving into a pool. Hands come down, you're gonna walk all the way out to plank, shoulders on top of wrists, pressing the space between the shoulder blades up. And then from here, same kind of thing that we did before in between our arm series. You're stepping out with one foot and then bringing it back in, stepping out with the other and then bringing it in. It's 30 seconds total right here. And then we get to bring things in and we'll find our cool down. 15 more. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down to the knees, untuck your toes, press your hips to your heels, and find your child's pose. Whew. Okay. Good. Big inhale. And then exhale, let everything go. Good. Another big inhale. And then exhale out, let it all go. Good. We can take the resistance band off of our legs, just kind of slingshot it off to the side. And then from there, you're going to lower yourself so that you come all the way down onto your mat, and we'll release a little bit through the back body. Hands underneath the shoulders, forearms out a little bit wider. Open your feet up wider than your hips. Big exhale as you press into your hands. You start to lift your chest. Lift your gaze, maybe you lift up through the front of the hips and the elbows. Inhale here, and then exhale, you can bring it all the way back down. Good, let's do 4 more like that. Big exhale, press up and away, lifting the chest, lifting the gaze. And then inhale, come all the way back down. Good, for 3, we lift up. And then inhale, lower. Good. Okay, for 2. And then last one. Good, and then lower back down. Okay, from here, hands underneath the shoulders. You're going to press yourself up and back, coming now into a tabletop position with wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, tops of the feet pressing down into your mat. Give me an inhale as you arch into your back, open up your chest, draw the shoulder blades together. And then exhale, press up and away, curving the spine up towards the ceiling like you're an angry cat. For 2 more, inhale, arch into your back, open up the chest, draw the shoulder blades together. And then exhale, press up and away, curving the spine. 1 more, inhale, arch. And then exhale, press up and away. Good, and then from there, let's come back to our neutral tabletop. Taking the left foot, you're going to step left foot forward. You can go between the hands or outside of the hands, whatever feels more comfortable. Make sure the back toes are not tucked so the top of your foot is pressing into the mat. And then from here, you're going to send your hips back straight and out through your front leg, lifting up through the toes. And then inhale, you can pull things forward. Okay, we'll do that 3 more times. We go back, hamstring stretch. And then pull it forward for 2. And then 1, back and forward. Good. With your last one, both hands can come to the inside of the left leg. We'll step the left knee back and then bring the right foot forward. Again, you can go outside of the arms or you can take the foot between the hands, whatever feels best. You'll inhale as you send your hips back, straighten out through your front leg, pressing into the heel, lifting the toes. And then inhale, bend into your knee. Bring things forward. Okay, let's do 3 more. We go back. And then pull it forward. For 2, we go back. And then bring it forward. And then last one, go back, hamstring stretch. And then pull things forward. Good. From there, right knee can step back in line with your left. Let's sit the hips all the way back to the heels, stacking shoulders on top of hips. Inhale as you reach the arms up towards the ceiling, opening up through the chest, drawing the shoulder blades together. And then exhale, we can take the right hand down towards the mat, lifting the left arm up and over. Big side body stretch. Good. Inhale, come back up through center. Take the same thing to the left hand down, right arm up, opening up through the right side. Good, and then inhale, come all the way back up through center. One more time, just reach the fingertips up, open up through the chest, draw the shoulder blades together, come into a little bit of an extension through the spine. Good, and then exhale, everything can come down, hands can come to your legs. Take any other stretches you feel like you need, but you're all finished with me for the day. Remember, you're awesome. You could do anything you put your mind to, and I'll see you back here for our next class.